Nobody move. It's deep fried hot dog day. Yes, it is. You know how good a deep fried hot dog is? It's good. It's really good. We've done it once before for the Mr. Miyagi dog that we did. Go look it up. Max will put the thing. We're gonna do that. We're gonna make a deep fried chili dog with cheese. Yum. But first, I have 3 different dogs that we want to test to see which one we want to be the dog to go in the chili dog. Does this make sense?
Yes.
And they're gonna come out of the oil now. All right, so here's what we're dealing with. 3 different types. That's a big knockwurst. That should be interesting. This is kind of your more basic skinless hot dog. And this right here, my friends, is an all beef natural casing dog that you can see has ripped. There is a very popular dog in New Jersey called a Ripper, and they use this because it rips. This is the one I think I want, but we're gonna try them all, and they're looking good. So let's take them out. The little kid, the knockwurst, the natural casing, the knockwurst, the skinless, and the Ripper. So boys, what we need to do is have a little taste of all 3, okay?
Okay.
It's gonna be hot. Out. That's getting old, isn't it? Painful. All right, let me just make a selection for all of you. Left to right, we start with the knockwurst. You ready to take a bite?
Damn.
Pretty good, huh? Okay, the middle kid, the little guy, the skinless.
Damn.
It's pretty good,
I don't
huh?
know why. I was not expecting that one.
I didn't think that would be any good. And the natural casing, all beef. We think it's this guy has won the natural casing because, and it wasn't easy to tell with a little bite, but this way, the snap. Big beefy flavor, I really like it. All right, we got that down. We'll make that when we need it. We need to make some chili. Now for me, there's a difference between chili and hot dog and or / hamburger chili. Anybody want to guess my difference? I'll just turn over all the cards and tell you that for me, there are no chunks of beef in a hot dog or burger chili. There are no chunks of onions. There's no big vegetables. It's smooth. And I don't mean like a paste, but I mean like pourable and nice. So we're making that. Then we're doing the dog.
Like you put on a chili cheese fries.
Like you'd put on chili cheese fries, like we have at the restaurant. And then we'll make a little cheese stuff to go on top, because chili dog without cheese is a sin. Let's come over here. Let's make some chili. Right, we begin our cast iron pan with about a tablespoon of neutral oil. And by that, of course, I mean avocado. And in goes a pound of ground beef. Or as we say in Canada, beef à la grande, which is not true at all. It just seemed like a good thing to say. And this we're gonna break up. We want some color on it because that's gonna be flavor, so you can leave it a little bit. We just don't want it to cook and form into one giant patty. Remember what I said, we don't want big pieces. We want this, I keep going to say smooth and I don't mean that. But I don't mean big chunky pieces of anything. That's what I mean. At this point, we're looking great. We can add the other ingredients. So far they will be teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of chili powder. Remember, this is called chili. An 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, a couple tablespoons of ketchup, the tomato sauce's sweeter cousin. And by the way, don't worry about writing anything down. It's on the website, link below. Tablespoon of Dijon mustard. This is kind of optional, but shouldn't be. Tablespoon of minced chipotle peppers. Look, you know I like a little heat, and a little smoky heat is even more welcome. About a tablespoon of Worcester sauce, and we'll mix. Just bring this all together. Give it a chance. Oh, what, did you get splattered?
No, just heat.
Oh, see this consistency? This is what we're talking about. But we're not there yet. 2 more things. So when this is mixed nicely, in goes a half a cup of beef broth, decent sized pinch of salt and pepper. We'll mix this again, bring it all together, leave it on the heat to simmer, and then keep it at a low simmer for about 10 minutes or so. Of course, this liquid will evaporate. You don't want it. It's too watery like this, but it will get beautiful. And so after, I don't know, 5-6 minutes, this is what it looks like. And it is thickening beautifully. Still want a little bit more of this moisture out. I don't want it to just absolutely run off the dog or the burger or whatever you put it on, but geez, this is what I'm talking about. Gorgeous. Okay, so let's leave this, but now let's make a simple little cheese sauce to go on top of this gorgeous chili. That is in this little pot right beside me. And we begin with one of my favorite cheese-related products, Cheese Whiz. Not sponsored, but fantastic.
Oh, people hate it when we use Cheese Whiz.
Do they?
Some people do.
Why?
Tell us why, people.
If you hate Cheese Whiz, we hate you. Or Max hates you. That's not totally true, but you shouldn't hate the whiz. It's delicious. All right, what do we got? We got about a half a cup of Cheese Whiz. We'll throw in about a third of a cup Monterey Jack cheese shredded. Wait, one more thing. About a half a tablespoon of Montreal steak seasoning. Bingo. This is gonna be nuts. And this is all you do. On cheese dogs, it's more common just to take shredded cheddar cheese and throw it on top. I didn't want that. I wanted this. Creamy, melty, porry. It's gonna be great. All right, let this just melt a bit. Cheese is done, chili's done. And in go the all beef natural casing dogs that I'm pretty certain are gonna rip and be amazing in our chili cheese dog. 2 minutes should pretty much take care of this cooking. See that pop? That's how it happens. Careful, you're gonna get splattered.
Oh my God.
Okay, they get a couple minutes. If they split, they split. If they don't, I'm still okay because they're still gonna be snappy AF. You can see the bubbles in the middle? That's because there's a hole there. And we're there. Let's get these beautiful, crisp, gorgeous creatures out. They didn't snap. They didn't rip, but that's okay. Let's build. And our bun. Gorgeous. Yeah, I buttered it and put it on the flat top. That's okay, don't worry about it. It's a little extra fat between friends. And speaking of, okay, just a little Japanese mayo in there for me. You won't even see it. And now, our deep fried, natural casing, all beef dog. Look at that. The dog is even smiling, it's so happy. Who wants chili?
Hey.
Thank you, Chance. How's that, boys?
Epic.
Is that pretty? You want to see epic, wait for this. And our cheese is gonna look like this. Look how pretty that is. The feel of that, the deep fry of that. That's why you do this. This kid's already gonna snap, it's extra. And the cheese and, okay, come on, let's get into it. Hey, hey. Oh God, the crunch in this. All right, first things first, the dog. Deep frying it, I think is a game changer. I know hot dogs are pretty personal to a lot of people and you might not want to do it. I'm telling you, you get all the deliciousness of the beef, the pork, whatever your dog is made of, but like heightened. And then you get that extra crisp on the outside. I intentionally did it today in a cast iron pan on my grill, so you wouldn't watch me using a deep fryer and go, well, if I had a deep fryer, but I don't, so I'm not gonna do it. You can do this. You don't need a cast iron pan. You don't need a grill. A little nonstick pan in your house on the stove is gonna be fine. But next, the chili. If the only thing you take away from this is the chili, you'll be ahead of the game. And then the cheese. And for the whiz haters out there, which I personally do not understand, make your own fancy cheese sauce, Sparky. But I'm telling you, this thing threw together in a couple of seconds and is freaking awesome. All right, everybody. Peace. Thanks for being here. We love you hanging out with us. See ya.